2 out of 3 pinfalls or submissions or a knockout deciding. In the red corner on my left, ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure in introducing to you the all-action London star, Wayne Bridges. And on my right, in the blue corner, the Birmingham giant, Big Pat Roach.
John Harris. Now the big boys, the really big boys at 19 stone 12, Pat Roach. For Birmingham, 6 foot 4 inches. His opponent, Wayne Bridges, waiting patiently at the center of the ring there, 6 foot 1 inch and a mere 17 stone 5. So giving away 2 stone 7 pounds here to Pat Roach in the leotard on the left there. Max Ward of Birmingham, the referee, and it's over 8 rounds, 2 falls to the side. Two of the leading contenders for the British heavyweight title, of course. And as you can hear, the crowd, packed to capacity crowd here at the Civic Hall, Guildford, to a man for Wayne Bridges, and to a woman for the ringside seaters there. They're all for Wayne Bridges, one of the most popular heavyweights in the country, with this man inclined to get them a little rattled, even before he starts to bend, if he's going to. They just know they don't like something about his style. Although, of course, he's a tremendous wrestler. And a judo black belt first dan along with it. Already the arguments with Max Ward, the ref. Max Ward, incidentally, from the same hometown as Pat Roach, Birmingham, but you wouldn't know it. Wayne Bridges is the one getting a little temperamental here with the treatment he's had already. I don't think he's seen anything yet, if I know Mr. Roach. Nicely turned. Yes, he couldn't get the whip, the Irish whip he wanted. Did he try a third? No chance. And something got him down there that wasn't just a wrist lock. It's highly suspicious, but the referee was the same side as we were, and we couldn't spot that. But the double-handed wrist lever is the one that apparently put Wayne Bridges down so suddenly, but I am not so. Again, same move exactly, something behind the neck, whether it's the hair pull. Max Ward certainly noticed it that time. Allowing it to go on, I thought the ropes were going to get in the way there, but it actually didn't touch. He finally goes on the whip, and Pat Roach, as usual, takes it on his arm. That arm suplex of Roach stands him in really good stead often, especially on a whip. Saves him taking the full brunt of the attack. Nice hype. He let go, he'd released, and he knows it. He's trying to pretend not to notice Max Ward there, but he released that hold completely. Was not part of the same move at all. So therefore, quite illegal to follow it down. So arm lock now to Bridges, and the big giant from Birmingham. Again, Roach takes it on the hand as much as he can. Trying for a ropes break, leaving that left foot on the bottom rope, but the referee doesn't want to know. Less than half a minute now in this first round of 8. And Wayne Bridges trying to drag him towards the center of the ring, holding onto this arm lock for all he's worth. Now Roach can't, oh, he can reach the bottom rope after all. He slid towards it again. He's got about 7 seconds. So the bell will save him from any further worry here. Let's have a close-up look at Pat Roach here from Birmingham. This big man of 19 stone 12, remember 6'4" in height, judo black belt, first Dan who won the 3 Midland heavyweight titles and 1 national title, former heavyweight boxer as well, amateur, a finalist of the Midland area championships.
Second round, round 2.
So quite a record, and what a wrestler this man could be. He could, as I already said, he's one of the leading contenders for the British title, but he could have more chance at that title if he just rule bended a little less. So it's Pat Roach versus Wayne Bridges, no score, round 2. Roach in the leotard, the bearded man from Brum. And that sort of attack surely not going to be allowed, no. I don't think Roach really could possibly think that was worth it. It's a sole of the foot attack on this man who was down 3 times, and it got him a public warning. Surely that doesn't pay him. If it pays him, if he thinks it pays him through getting away with weakeners, I suppose that's the only reason he can think. And he caught on the way. Wayne Bridges caught that on the way. He beautifully dodged out. And the knee landed pretty hard then on the canvas. There's just a 1/4 inch of felt under that canvas before the boards. So the landing can be pretty unpleasant. Thinks he's got a chance on that left leg, that left knee that he's already damaged by the landing. So he's going straight for it every chance he gets. Well, just listen to that crowd. And look at him behind there. All half of them standing up and praying for a Wayne Bridges win here. Well, there's a crowd here in Guildford. It's the first time we've ever televised from the Civic Hall in Guildford. They seem to really like their wrestling down here, don't they? They're really keen on Wayne Bridges winning here, that's for sure. Two minutes to go in the second. Left hand full of hair then. Bridges coming right off the post there. straight back into Roach's arms, which didn't help him too much. And Roach starting to dictate this a little bit now. Oh! And the stranglehold, but no headlock yet to Bridges. Just using the other hand to hold the strangle on. And Roach certainly powerful enough to lift him on his back. Yes, and he's going to get up from it. Yes, lift off. We have lift off. And there he is. 17 stone 5 of Wayne Bridges goes up onto the shoulders there, but not for too long. In fact, Roach couldn't hold it because that left arm came around the front and went for the headlock instead. As a counter, less than a minute now. Knee drop. Right into the small of Bridges' back. .30 seconds. And Roach now with a loose cross press, but it's what he's doing in the left hand. Going for the trunks at the moment. Unsighted by the ref, because the ref has got to watch the shoulder blades of Bridges to see whether there's a pinfall chance here. He's got 12 seconds only. You better hurry if he's going to do it. 7, 6, 5, 4. Just too late now. Well, the round is finished, though you wouldn't think it by looking at the ring at the moment. Bridges got the worst of that little extra bout after the bell, and he's only got a few seconds before he's going to start round 3.
Round 3.
So Wayne Bridges from Gillingham, Kent, gets up just in time to go down again at the start of the 3rd. Still no score, but one public warning against Roach. Good body check. Again. And Bridges in a bit of trouble here. He's taking quite a bit of rest. Nicely out of the way then, and goes into the headbutt first. Stops the body check over the top, but doesn't follow it down for a cross press. Uppercut forearms now from Bridges. Anything to get back into the match, which he was starting to lose a little bit here. Certainly lost the initiative in this round until now. Now, body slam, the followed arm cross press, and Roach holding the left arm with his right knee and the right with his arm. That's a very, very neat cross press, and it just took him just under a minute of the 3rd round to get the first fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 3rd round, the first fall of the match in favor of Big Pat Roach.
So Roach a little confident now, judging by that little sly grin on his face, looking around very, very confidently. The crowd all streaming at him. Wayne Bridges, on the other hand, just getting back to his corner in time once again. He doesn't get much break in the intervals, does he? He's hardly going to be up before the bell.
Second out, round 4.
There it is. Round 4 has got to start after the 30-second interval, whether he likes it or not. A vicious-looking posting. In each case, Bridges seems to come off the corner posting back towards Roach, which is not going to do him any good if he keeps that up. Should be able to grab the top ropes and stay there a little bit longer. And Roach really starting to look as though he's dictating it at the moment. One fall up, although one public warning against Roach. And the forearm uppercuts coming thick and fast. Again, the body check. That's Bridges on the canvas. He's spending a lot of time in the horizontal position. was. But a punch, I'm afraid. Unseen by the ref, and it's Bridges going for a fly out the head. Don't know whether he's tried that one and he got the head that time, I think. But he's certainly slowed Roach down for the moment. And the knee drop, and the follow down cross press by Bridges, and he's held it. Just 1.5 minutes into round 4. The equaliser to Bridges, to the delight of everybody here at the Civic Hall Guildford.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was round 4, the second fall of the contest. An equaliser to Wayne Bridges.
So Wayne Bridges now must be feeling a little bit better, although he's been at the wrong end of most of this for the last couple of rounds. Looking a little happier, but he hasn't got very long. Roach back in his corner finally, so the bell any moment. So round 5 and 4 rounds to go. Remember, this is an 8-round contest, 1 fall each. Pat Roach, there in the leotard with his back to us, 1 public warning against him. Developing into a forearm smash contest here. Body check again, flying tackle there by Bridges. Can he hold him? A cross press, this is all he needs. This is the winner if he can hold it, but the ropes, the feet through the ropes. He's got a second chance at it, but again the feet through the ropes. And he'd let go in order to bring that foot off of Pat Roach's, and of course lost his chance. But that was a very near thing for Roach there. Well, now, I'm not sure whether Roach says it was the hit of the hand. Whether the referee, he believes him, I think, but he didn't spot it. In fact, he's got to be absolutely sure before delivering a public warning, of course, and he wasn't sure enough. We saw it all right. I'm sure you did at home, but the referee has got so much to watch here. Straight fingers. And a chance now for Bridges to come back. But not if he gets that close in. And a crutch hold and slam to Roach. This time reverse double knee hold. And a little far over, allowing Bridges to get the left shoulder blade off. Now trying with his throat. And of course the shin right across the throat it was until he turned it. And he can operate a sleeper from this angle. So he's got to release, and a second public warning for not releasing when told.
In round 5, ladies and gentlemen, the second final public warning to Pat Roach.
And that, of course, is Roach's final public warning. Bridges going in with another crutch hold and slam, followed on cross press again, but thrown off. And the crowd really hoping that Bridges was going to do it that time after just failing the time before amidst the ropes. Bit unlucky. Shaping like the boxer he used to be. Yes, forearm exchanges. Which means both men are a little desperate now to weaken without too much wrestling skill coming into it. And the hair surely being held there for that forearm smash. Good one. Oh, a good one. He really landed that one. That was a beauty. Now Wayne Bridges illegally trying to get him up. There's a couple of minutes to go in the 5th. And it looks a very low one from here, but Bridges certainly worried by it. Referee couldn't see it from where he was, and we couldn't exactly. Chest height. Oh yes, took him well now. Cross press again, but again Roach. Left foot on the bottom rope. Gets him the break. And I'm afraid Wayne Bridges tries to get the Roach left foot off the rope and, of course, releases while he does so. Less than a minute now in the 5th round. One fall each, 2 public warnings against Roach, and this man here, Wayne Bridges, at the wrong end of most of this again at the moment. Oh, he held it up beautifully where he held it. Came back nicely. And he better watch it from public warning point of view. The crowd very happy that Roach is out, but no count, of course, because the referee knows perfectly well it was an illegal move that got Roach out of the ring. 12 seconds. More forearm smashes, and I think the oh, another nice one there by Roach, but 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's too late. Just too late for that winner there by Roach. And again, more action in the interval between the rounds. Bridges just prevented from coming back after that one. And there's the one that started it, Pat Roach. Finally getting back to his corner once again, just in time to restart.
Seconds out, round 6.
Oh yes, showing Roach over, trying to get him out of the ring again. But Max Ward trying to prevent this illegal use of the ropes continuously by both men now. Wayne Bridges has his own way of getting him out of that position. Oh yes, foot came up, and was there a punch or not? Yes, I think it was, and the referee spotted it, and that's it. Disqualification, Roach, in round 6. Just 40 seconds into the 6th round, Bridges the winner on a disqualification. He had 2 public warnings against him. He had no more to play with. John Harris.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the referee has disqualified. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the verdict goes to Wayne Bridges.